3 de la mañana, the paranoia is real. Sentado en el sillón, holding on to the cold steel. La casa de seguridad totally off the grid, keeping the ubicaciones and the secrets totally hid. Ventanas tapadas, blocking out the California moon. El chaleco antibalas inside this claustrophobic room. Chinta canela, wrapping up the ladrillos tight. Vigilando las cámaras throughout the entire night. Insomnio pesando, haven't slept in a week. Escuchando los ruidos, every floorboard creak. 100 kilos de polvo hidden inside the pad. Un movimiento falso and we gonna end up dead. El clavo está lleno, stacked with the sucio efectivo. Sobreviviendo la noche, maintaining myself vivo. Nadie entra, nadie sale. That is the strict rule, protecting the imperial like a highly devoted fool. Y la casa de seguridad, guardando el tesoro, tejiendo los paquetes que valen más que el oro. No hay sueño, vigilancia constante. Un soldado firme, un verdadero militante. La casa de seguridad, guardando el tesoro, tejiendo los paquetes que valen más que el oro. No hay sueño, vigilancia constante. Un soldado firme, un verdadero militante. El turno de noche, drinking the black café, praying that the federales stay completely away. Monitores brillando, lighting up the dark space. Sweat rolling down the top, the wires on my face. El teléfono suena and encrypted minimal text, wondering exactly what the fuck is gonna happen next. Cargadores llenos, the magazines are fully packed, waiting for the moment that the residence gets attacked. Siéntete callado, breathing incredibly slow, mirando la calle, watching the shadows come and go. Los narcos confían, placing millions in my hand. The most trusted sentinela in this unforgiving land. Humo de cigarro filling up the sótano air, living in a constant state of a silent despair. Armas largas resting right against the locked door, pacing back and forth across the hardwood floor. Amanecer llegando, the sun is starting to rise, ocultando las ojeras underneath the tired eyes. El jefe mandando los correos para cargar. The delivery vehicles are ready to pull up and park, cargando la cajuela, transferring the heavy weight, making sure the distribution is incredibly straight. Otra noche superada, surviving the mental test, but the sentinela never gets a moment of rest. Cantando los billetes, the profit is massive and green, operating the quietest facility you ever seen. Cerrando las persianas, returning to the absolute black, preparing the mental state for the next panic attack. El inframundo never sleeps, la máquina never stops, dodging the rival cartels and avoiding the fucking cops. La casa de seguridad, guardando el tesoro, tejiendo los paquetes que valen más que el oro. No hay sueño, vigilancia constante. Un soldado firme, un verdadero militante. La casa de seguridad, guardando el tesoro, tejiendo los paquetes que valen más que el oro. No hay sueño, vigilancia constante. Un soldado firme, un verdadero militante. Walking in the back office, cerrando la puerta. La maleta está pesada, the strategy es cierta. Mountains of the sucio cash sitting on the desk. Convertir la suciedad sin tomar el risk. El contador ajustando las facturas falsas, bailando con el diablo en las oscuras salsas. Billetes arrugados from the corner and the block, legalizando el capital around the ticking clock. El fisco is watching, trying to find a mistake, but we manipulating every single move they make. Cuentas bancarias spreading out across the map, evitando la presión and the federal trap. Lavando el dinero, turning water into wine. El imperio financiero looking beautifully fine. Los prestanombres signing every document in pen, construyendo el futuro para mis propios men.
El lavado perfecto, dinero limpio y legal, construyendo el imperio, un negocio mundial. Las inversiones creciendo, multiplicando al balo, de las calles oscuras hasta el rascacielos mayo. El lavado perfecto, dinero limpio y legal, construyendo el imperio, un negocio mundial. Las inversiones creciendo, multiplicando al balo, de las calles oscuras hasta el rascacielos rascacielos
Los bienes raíces, purchasing the real estate, aumentando la riqueza, elevating the rate. El restaurante vacío, but the register is full, playing economy like a mechanical bull. Car washes operating, spinning brushes all day, justifying every dollar that is coming my way. Traje a la medida de custom Italian suit, harvesting the benefits and the forbidden fruit. Una vida de lujo, champagne in the crystal glass, leaving all the poverty entirely in the past. Corbata de seda, silk tie around the neck, signing off the properties with the corporate check. La lavandería funcionando sin parar, nadie nos puede tocar, nadie nos puede parar. The white collar criminal with the street mentality, manipulando la ley and the whole reality. Reuniones en la mesa con la gente de poder, decidiendo exactamente lo que vamos a hacer. El abogado corporativo, shielding the state, manteniendo la estructura incredibly straight. Transferencias ocultas, offshore accounts in the sun. This is exactly how the highest echelons run. La transición completa from the gutter to the peak, silenciando a los cobardes whenever they try to speak. Empresas fantasmas, phantom companies in the dark, leaving a legitimate and undeniable mark. El capital fluyendo like a river of gold, the most successful story that was ever fucking told. Brindando por el éxito, toasting to the massive wealth, prioritizing the familia and the physical health. El jefe de jefes, sitting on the highest throne, controlling entire city from the comfort of the home.
El lavado perfecto, dinero limpio legal, construyendo el imperio, un negocio mundial. Las inversiones creciendo, multiplicando bavalo, de las calles oscuras hasta el rascacielos mayo. El lavado perfecto, dinero limpio legal, construyendo el imperio, un negocio mundial. Las inversiones creciendo, multiplicando el valo, de las calles oscuras hasta el rascacielos mayo.
Black crease so sharp it could cut a motherfucker's hat. Throwing on the Pendleton button at the very top, walking to the driveway where the 64 drop. Hit the hydraulic switch, making the bumper scrape. Ain't no illusion, Vato, this is the real escape. Checking the rear view, making sure the cuete's tucked. If La Juda pull us over, man, we totally fucked. But we ain't stressing, we just cruising down the avenue. Brown pride shining, homie, representing something true. Sun hitting the chrome, the Dayton spokes are spinning clean. The sickest lowrider that the city ever seen.
Rolling through the barrio, sitting low and slow, pumping up the oldies everywhere we fucking go. From the east side down to the wicked west, Chicano motherfuckers always doing it the best. Simming this up, welcome to the neighborhood, where the chrome is shining and the living is
bouncing on the hydraulic, hitting three-wheel motion. Drinking on some liquor, sipping on a magic potion. See the roof is looking fine, standing by the liquor store, repping for the raza. Tell me who can ask for more. Middle finger to the cops, flying right past the pig. We don't give a shit. Vato living dangerously big, always with my carnales, loyal to the very end, ready to defend the block. Ain't no need to pretend. Pendejos talking trash, better watch the way they speak. We leave them on the pavement, bloody, broken and weak. This is gangsta survival, painted in the darkest shade, counting up the failure that the underground made.
Watch out for the shoulders around the corner. Keep it true,
Tattoos on the neck, old English on the chest. Surviving in the jungle, dealing with the daily test. Making all the money, stacking up the paper high. Looking at the California smog up in the sky. Mi familia is the game, the value is the heart. We've been holding down the streets right from the fucking start. So grab a coaster, base, pour a little for the dead. And remember every single heavy word I just said. Ain't no stopping us now, the movement is fully grown, taking over the city, claiming the entire throne.
rolling through the barrio, sitting low and slow, pumping Serving up the oldies everywhere we fucking go. From the east side down to the wicked west. Chicano motherfuckers always doing it the best. Reminisce, welcome to the neighborhood where the chrome is shining and the living is good.
For all the homies locked down, keep your head up. We're riding out peace.
Orale, kick the door open. Where's the money at, Catherine?
Stepping out the shadows with the blacked out mask, here to execute a violently specific task. You thought you could borrow from the cartel bank, now I'm pulling up to leave your fucking memory blank. Grip the compilation sitting deep in the coat. Got the heavy metal aiming right at your throat. Ain't no negotiations when the deadline passed. We just breaking through the heavy residential glass. El Mero Mero sent me to collect the amount, draining every single digit from the hidden account. You sweating like a coward begging on your knees, but the Grim Reaper doesn't accept your pleas.
La la la, duda, pay the fucking toll. We come to take the cash or we come to take the soul. Como y sangre, no one left to hide. This is how we punish when you cross the other side. Yeah, paga la duda, pay the fucking toll. We come to take the cash or we come to take the soul. Como y sangre, no one left to hide. This is how we punish when you cross the other side.
Tying up the wrist with the heavy zip tie, looking directly into the terrified eye. You made a bad gamble with the worst of the breed. Now you're witnessing the consequence of ultimate greed. No cruising tonight, just a tactical strike. Mounting up the head, ride on the metal pipe. Bueno de Chivo loaded with the armor pierce. Chicano execution get incredibly fierce. Ransack the mattress, tearing up the floor, taking all the jewelry and demanding some more. You breached the contract, disrespecting the code. Now your entire sanctuary about to explode.
Count the stacks.
Leave him tied up in the
Walking out the structure with a duffel bag full, operating heavy like a mechanical bull. Erasing the fingerprints, pouring the gasoline, leaving absolutely nothing on the bloody scene. Ignite the matchstick, toss it in the debris. This is the penalty for the ultimate treason you see. Disappear into the darkness of the midnight hour, demonstrating the absolute and territorial power. The underground syndicate officially fed, another local enemy officially dead.
Paga la dura, pay the fucking toll. We come to take the cash or we come to take the soul. Plomo y sangre, no one left to hide. This is how we punish when you cross the other side. Yeah, paga la dura, pay the fucking toll. We come to take the cash or we come to take the soul. Plomo y sangre, no one left to hide. This is how we punish when you cross the other side.
Wake up, homie, time for the count. Another day in the concrete box. Wake up, homie, time for the count.
Waking up inside the concrete, staring at the ceiling. Ain't no sunlight in the shoe, a solitary feeling. Doing 100 burpees, gotta keep the muscle tight. Smuggling the written kite underneath the fading light. State issue boots, walking heavy on the tier. Smelling the tension in the institution, no fear. Guards in the watchtower, holding the rifle steady. Got the sharpened metal shards, always keeping ready. 23 hours locked inside the narrow cage, fueling up the permanent undocumented rage. Ain't no fancy living, strictly survival of the fit. Learning how to navigate this unforgiving shit.
So by heaven's beast down, I run in the steel. Never show weakness, keep the shit forever real. Locked in the penitentiary, watching for the snakes. We doing every time, whatever the fuck it takes. Survive in the bean town, I run in the steel. Never show weakness, keep the shit forever real. Locked in the penitentiary, watching for the snakes. We doing every time, whatever the fuck it take.
Stepping on the yard, separating by the race. Reading every expression on every single face. Cuida tu espada when you walking near the fence. The hostility is thick, incredibly intense. CEOs trying to provoke, looking for a reason. We adapting to the climate, surviving every season. Passing contraband right beneath the watchful eye. Ain't nobody talking, letting the snitches slowly die. Man, tend to feed my capital, never fold the hand. Representing the set from inside this barren land. No sunshine filtering through the barbed wire. Walking through the absolute and everlasting fire. Hit the dirt, vato. They doing a self-search. Hide the stash. Serving out the sentence without shedding a tear. Conquering the paranoia and defeating the fear. Letters from the outside, keeping the sanity intact. Standing shoulder to shoulder, a solid and unbroken pact. They can lock the physical but never trap the mind. Leaving the entire civilian existence far behind. Sharpening the toothbrush against the brick wall. Preparing for the inevitable and bloody brawl. Torcido for a decade but the spirit never bends. This is exactly how the gangsta narrative transcends. We soldiers of the asphalt, locked inside the pen, waiting for the moment that we hit the streets again.
Surviving a pinta, I run in the steel. Never show weakness, keep the shit forever real. Locked in the penitentiary, watching for the snakes. We do it every time, whatever the fuck it takes. Surviving a pinta, I run in the steel. Never show weakness, keep the shit forever real. Locked in the penitentiary, watching for the snakes. We do it every time, whatever the fuck it takes.
Wake up, homie. Time for the count. For the count. For the count. For the count. 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 Count.
Stay solid, Cardinal. See you on the yard tomorrow.
Wake up, homie. Time for the count.
Kill the headlights, cabron. La Migra is patrolling the ridge. We go strictly in the dark. Protect the cargo at all costs.
Crossing the frontera with the headlights dead. Millions of dollars putting a price on the head. Coyote navigating through the freezing terrain. Ignoring the danger and the physical pain. Tires kicking up the heavy desert dust. In the underground smuggling we put our trust. Trunk loaded down with the illegal weight. Approaching the heavily guarded steel gate. La Miga patrolling with the thermal scope. We clinging to the shadows in the violent hope. Engine humming quiet in the pitch black night. Preparing for the sudden and the bloody fight. Hand on the metal if they tell us to freeze. Ain't nobody dropping to their fucking knees.
Answer us out, run the desert sand. Bring the heavy cargo to the promised land. Avoid dollars, moving in the dark. The midnight coyas leaving a permanent mark. You fella liga, run the desert sand. Bring the heavy cargo to the promised land. Avoid dollars, moving in the dark. The midnight coyas leaving a permanent mark.
Helicopter spotlight cutting through the dark. Parked inside the canyon like a hidden shark. Sweat dripping down the forehead, gripping the wheel. Praying to the Virgin with the nerves of steel. Got the custom suspension to handle the dirt. Taking all the risks just to avoid the hurt. Sanger free are running deep inside of the vein. Driving off the grid outside the designated lane. Crossing over the invisible line in the sand. Delivering the product to the foreign land. Every single mile is a gamble with death. Holding in the toxic and the anxious breath. We the undisputed ghosts of the barren border. Fucking up the federal and the natural order.
Hella Luke Joel in the natural order. Evidently migra. Run the desert sand. Bring the heavy cargo to the promised land. Hold on tight.
Finally arriving at the designated spot. Unloading the packages while they burning hot. Counting up the packers, $100 bills. Surviving the extremely terrifying thrills. Handing over the keys to the local plug. Shaking off the dirt and the cartel bug. No time to celebrate, gotta turn back around. disappearing silently without a fucking sound. The Midnight Express running totally blind, leaving the Federalists completely behind. So much low riggers of the smuggling route, gathering the massive in the dangerous loop, living by the code of the absolute silence, ready to explode into the tactical violence.
Run the desert sand, bring the heavy cargo to the promised land. Over dollars, moving in the dark. The midnight couriers living a permanent mark. The run the desert sand, bring the heavy cargo to the promised land. Over dollars, moving in the dark. The midnight couriers living a permanent mark.
We made it across clean run. Get ready for tomorrow night. Frontier of Kings.
Haciendo ni hasta un día, 5 stories high, just a silent francotirador under the cloudy sky, assembling the instrument, piecing the metal parts, the ultimate specialist in these deadly martial arts, looking through the mirror, telescopic, adjusting the lens. This is exactly how the target's biography ends, calculating the wind speed, measuring the distance right, preparing to terminate his vision and turn off the light. Tengo el contrato, the envelope with the photograph. They thought he was invincible, but I'm having the laugh. Paciencia es la clave, waiting for the perfect view. A highly sophisticated and invisible crew. The street is completely quiet, observing the designated zone. A solitary predator operating entirely alone.
El sicario invisible executing the plan, eliminating the target, the dangerous man. Frío como el hielo, no emotion in the van, pulling the gatelo and causing the shooting pain. Yeah, el sicario invisible executing the plan, eliminating the target, the dangerous man. Frío como el hielo, no emotion in the van, pulling the gatelo and causing the shooting pain. Yeah.
El Blanco is arriving, stepping out the limousine. The most anticipated moment of this violent scene. Surrounded by the bodyguards, thinking it's secure, but my trajectory is fatal and mathematically pure. Controlando la respiración, slowing the heartbeat down. The most lethal professional operating in town. Finger on the gatillo, applying the steady press, sending the VIP into an eternal distress. The supersonic fragile, breaking the sound barrier, transforming the politician into a silent carrier. Cayendo al suelo, the panic erupting loud. Chaos spreading rapidly within the frantic crowd. No fingerprints left, wearing the surgical glove. A message of death delivered from directly above.
Disaster in the hardware, back in the melatonin, leaving absolutely nothing on this elevated scene. Caminando como un fantasma, taking the fire escape, leaving the entire city in a terrified shape. Blending with the multitude, looking like a regular guy. While the helicopter searching the Los Angeles sky.
Cobrando el encargo, the briefcase is fully green. The cleanest assassination that the cartel ever seen. Mission completed, objective is totally erased. Another high-profile obstacle permanently displaced. Desaparecer en la noche, vanishing into the mist. Crossing another motherfucker straight off the list. The legend of the Phantom continues to softly grow. The coldest executioner that the underground will ever know.
El sicario invisible executing the plan, eliminating the target, a dangerous man. Frío como el hielo, no emotion in the van, pulling the gatillo and causing the shooting pain. Yeah, el sicario invisible executing the plan, eliminating the target, a dangerous man. Frío como el hielo, no emotion in the van, pulling the gatillo and causing the shooting pain. Yeah.
Look behind. Look what? Por siempre.
Yeah. They don't motherfucking age. I'm motherfuckers no one see. Tinte sangre. Pinten on the brick. Pinte sangre. Keep
Caminando por el callejón, midnight is the time, rayando las placas, committing the perfect crime, shaking up the crowd on can, the heavy black paint, borrando los nombres, making the enemy faint. Esta cuadra es nuestra, we hold it down with pride. Los enemigos cruzan, they on a suicide ride, crossing out their letters with the thick and heavy line, demonstrating clearly that this territory's mine. No permitimos faltas, disrespect is met with lead, leaving all the rivals permanently fucking dead. La calle está caliente, the tension in the air. Welcome to the war zone, a violent nightmare, poniendo nuestra marca right over what they wrote, pushing the aggression directly down their throat.
Tinta y sangre painted on the brick,
Defending the front line, making bastards sick.
esta es mi cuadra, this is where we stand.
Erasing your existence from the compilation.
Yeah, tinta y sangre painted on the brick,
Defending the front line, making bastards sick.
esta es mi cuadra, this is where we stand.
Erasing your existence from the compilation. Tirando balazos, the flashes in the night, listos para la guerra, we never avoid a fight. Headlights creeping slowly, approaching down the block. Cock the heavy hammer right back on the fucking block. They saw the fresh paint, now they looking for revenge, but we got the perimeter so solidly hedged. Abriendo fuego rápido, shattering the glass, watching the imposter desperately trying to pass. Bienvenidos al infierno, welcome to the hell. The empty brass casings hitting the ground and they ring like a bell, enviando los pendejos straight into the panteón, leaving their family completely overthrown. This ain't a fucking movie, la vida loca rules, educating all the ignorant and trespassing fools.
The smoke is clearing up, the sirens in the back. We disappear instantly to avoid the counterattack. Corriendo por las sombras, blending with the dark, leaving behind a bloody and territorial mark. No hay remordimiento, no pity in the chest, just another violent evening in the savage west. Washing off the spray paint right from the fingertips, keeping the secret strictly behind the sealed lips. Protegiendo la familia, defending the sacred ground, the heaviest and darkest Chicano underground. Mañana is a new day, the cycle will repeat. Blood on the sneakers and the bullets in the street. Tinta y sangre painted on the brick,
Defending the front line, making bastards sick.
esta es mi cuadra, this is where we stand.
Erasing your existence from the concrete land.
Tinta y sangre painted on the brick,
Defending the front line, making bastards sick.
esta es mi cuadra, this is where we stand.
Erasing your existence from the concrete land. Walking through the chaos with the arrows de oro, finding a loyal woman is my greatest tesoro. Dark eyeliner winging sharp like a fucking blade, rocking the custom fashion that the underground made. Labio Ro was perfectly matching the burgundy ride, the only human being sitting solid by my side. Uñas acrylicas, gripping the steering wheel tight, navigating the danger in the middle of the night. She has the heavy hider right inside the designer boat, so whenever the pressure rises, she's steady in the pose. So no questions asked, holding the necessary weight, a beautiful reflection of my complicated fate. Mi reina del barrio, standing beautifully tall, the only one that answers when the desperate shadows call.
Yeah, me ain't a female,
Queen of the street,
es mi compañera.
making the cipher complete,
I'm only calling,
riding until the end.
you're my only lover and my most dangerous friend. Yeah, me ain't a female,
Queen of the street,
es mi compañera.
making the cipher complete,
I'm only calling,
riding until the end.
my only lover and my most dangerous friend.
The siren's flashing red, but she never shows the panic. Her mental calculation is incredibly organic. Dumb pigs pulling over, trying to search the entire car, but she plays the innocent angel, shining like a star. Sonrisa engañosa, flashing the beautiful smile, manipulating the system and beating them by a mile. We drive away clean, laughing at the stupid law, the most flawless execution that the avenue ever saw. Tacones alto, stepping over the broken glass, a combination of the danger and the highest class. Una lotada ciega that nobody can ever break, doing whatever the fuck it is gonna naturally take. She counts the dirty money sitting on the velvet bed, kissing away the demons inside my complicated head.
Es mi Ana Bimbo,
Queen of the street,
es mi
the Mexican descent. Every single moment with her is beautifully spent. Protegiendo la espalda, watching my blind spot, ready to pull the trigger and fire the fatal shot. This ain't a temporary romance, this is written in stone. Without a heavy presence, I'm dying completely alone. Perfume battle mixing up with the smell of the smoke. A spiritual connection that nobody can provoke. Mi diosa Endo Cabo, walking with the heavy grace, commanding absolute respect in every single space. We building up the empire, sharing the ultimate throne. The most incredible gangster that I have ever known. As long as she is breathing, the syndicate will survive, keeping the heavy romance and the criminal hustle alive. Yeah, me ain't a female, the queen of the street. And mi compañera, making the cipher complete. I'm what he call it, we riding until the end. My only lover and my most dangerous friend. Yeah, me ain't a female, the queen of the street. And mi compañera, making the cipher complete. I'm what they call it, we riding until the end. My only lover and my most dangerous friend.
Lluvia cayendo sobre el asfalto mojado, frente a la tumba de mi hermano que fue asesinado. Botella de tequila derramando el primer trago. En este mundo oscuro el diablo cobra su pago. El ataúd de caoba bajando a la profundidad. No existe la justicia en esta maldita ciudad. Vestidos de negro, gafas oscuras cubriendo el dolor. En el pecho llevo el odio, ya no siento temor. Corona de flores marchitas, rosas color sangre. La calle sigue pidiendo más, siempre tiene hambre. Un rosario de plata colgando en mi cuello tenso, respirando el humo denso o el sufrimiento inmenso. Despidiendo a un soldado que cayó en el combate, sintiendo como la rabia en mi cabeza late.
Hoy doy venganza, juramento en el panteón, guardando la rabia dentro del corazón. No habrá perdón, la sentencia está dictada, su sangre será derramada en la madrugada. Hoy doy venganza, juramento en el panteón, guardando la rabia dentro del corazón. No habrá perdón, la sentencia está dictada, su sangre será derramada en la madrugada.
La madre llorando, gritando, mirando al cielo, desgarrando su alma, arrastrándose por el suelo. El cura rezando, tirando la tierra sagrada, pero ninguna oración sirve de puta nada. Los culpables van a pagar, esa es mi promesa. La venganza servida fría encima de la mesa, afilando el cuchillo, preparando el armamento. Voy a cazar a esos cabrones sin remordimiento, cerrando la fosa, la lápida de piedra gris, dejando atrás a otro guerrero de nuestro país. El barrio está de luto, banderas a media asta. De tantas muertes injustas la pandilla ya dice basta, limpiando las lágrimas mezcladas con el aguacero, caminando entre las cruces por este sendero. Caminando hacia los carros, encendiendo los motores, nos convertimos en demonios, en cazadores. Las llantas patinando sobre el lodo del cementerio. Comienza la cacería, esto es un asunto serio. Buscando a los responsables por todos los rincones, destruyendo sus escondites, matando a esos matones. Ojo por ojo, diente por diente, la ley de la calle. No dejaré que ni un solo miserable desgraciado falle. La memoria de mi carnal vivirá eternamente, mientras yo siga disparando a esa maldita gente. Descansa en paz, homie, yo me encargo del resto. Para mandar esos bastardos al infierno estoy dispuesto. La noche cae pesada, tapando toda la luz, mientras tu nombre se queda grabado en la cruz.
Y venganza, juramento en el panteón, guardando la rabia dentro del corazón. No habrá perdón, la sentencia está dictada, su sangre será derramada en la madrugada. Y venganza, juramento en el panteón, guardando la rabia dentro del corazón. No habrá perdón, la sentencia está dictada, su sangre será derramada en la madrugada. En la madrugada, shadows creeping on the wall, backyard gambling, waiting for the devil's call, tequila in the vaso, burning down the throat, counting up the plata, sitting on a heavy note, tirando los dados, watching how the ivory roll, el diablo está presente, looking for a broken soul, apuesta millonaria, stacks of the dirty green, the most intense clandestine game that you ever seen, on cobarde in the corner, sweating from the heavy heat, looking at the billetes, planning out the ultimate cheat, ojos ciegos in the background, acting like they unaware, but I can feel the trampa lingering inside the air. Saca la navaja, keeping it beneath the thigh. Look the underdog, where it's the farther ride in the eye. Those are lucky seven, reaching for the center pile con una sonrisa, faking a malicious smile. I grab his fucking muñeca, twist until the bones crack. No way escape, you never getting the money back. Maldito traidor, trying to hustle in my zone. Ahora pagas con dolor, bleeding on the stepping stone. The music stops playing, silencio in the backyard, hitting him repeatedly, hitting him incredibly hard. Nadie se mueve, nobody intervening here. Respect the consequences, driven by the absolute fear. Recogiendo los billetes, stuffing every pocket full, sacrificing the betrayer like a slaughterhouse bull. Carniceria in the making, painting up the concrete red. Another foolish gambler permanently laying dead, limpiando la navaja, wiping off the sticky mess, leaving him abandoned in the ultimate distress. Salud por la victoria, taking down another shot, walking out the alley, leaving the corrupted spot. I swear to dab on the note, your luck completely ran dry. Looking up directly at the California sky, no mercy for a trampled soul, zero tolerance around. Just another empty body buried underneath the ground.
Tráelo para adentro, area. Cut the alarm. Let's get to work on now.
Rolling the stolen luxury straight into the bay, disconnecting the battery, making the sirens fade away. El desarmadero hidden deep inside the industrial zone, stripping the machinery completely down to the bone. Mano llena de grasa, turning the heavy wrench, working the graveyard shift inside the chemical stench, ripping the leather seats right out the fucking frame. This is the underground mechanic survival game, locating the track and smashing it with the steel, removing the suspension in every individual wheel, cortando los cabos, severing the electrical ties, operating the hustle beneath the California skies.
Bienvenidos al Tala, brinda carrocería, dismantle in the middle of the vía. Grasa y sudor, cutting with the soplete, Chicano engineering, getting paid por el fere. Bienvenidos al Tala, brinda carrocería, dismantle in the middle of the vía. Grasa y sudor, cutting with the soplete, Chicano engineering, getting paid por el fere.
Firing up the blowtorch, getting the vehicle core, leaving nothing but your tatter on the greasy floor. Borrando los números, running the vine away, prepping the imported parts for the international pay. El motor is lifted heavy on a mechanical crane, making the massive profit while avoiding the chain. Cargando las piezas to the back of the truck. We rely on the skill, we never relying on luck. Lorin is the chromo getting polished and sold, turning the stolen fiberglass directly into the gold. Sudando la gota gorda, hustling through the night, keeping the legal operation completely out of sight.
Bienvenidos al Tala, brinda carrocería, dismantle in the middle of the vía. Grasa y sudor, cutting with the soplete, Chicano engineering, getting paid por el fere. Bienvenidos al Tala, brinda carrocería, dismantle in the middle of the vía. Grasa y sudor, cutting with the soplete, Chicano engineering, getting paid por el flete.
Yeah.
Closing the metal shutters before the rising sun. The clandestine dismantling is officially done. Limpia la herramienta, putting the socket away. Collecting the dirty thousands for the end of the day. Cruzando la línea, shipping the inventory south. Feeding the neighborhood and every hungry mouth. La policía patrolling, looking for a missing ride. But the evidence is completely and entirely denied. Just a vacant garage, smelling like oil and smoke. Another millionaire left, completely and utterly broke. This the mechanical mafia, running the unseen. The absolute kings of the dismantling machine.
Bienvenidos al hotel, bring the carrocería. Dismantling the metal in the middle of the vía. Grasa y sudor, cutting with the sople. Chicano engineering, getting paid por el flip. Bienvenidos al hotel, bring the carrocería. Dismantling the metal in the middle of the vía. Grasa y sudor, cutting with the sople. Chicano engineering, getting paid por el flip.
Yeah, that's a solo. Bienvenidos al palo. Let's get the world direct. Ni pay por el flip.
Okay.
Kicking down the lobby doors, everybody hit the floor. This a motherfucking stick, I'm giving you the hardcore. Póngase al piso, putos, keep your faces on the tile. I'll blow your fucking brains out if you try to act hostile. Ski mask on the visage, pasamonias in the place. Point the fucking escopade directly at your face. Adrenaline is pumping and the master plan is set. Dropping every motherfucker that presents a fucking threat. Drop the fucking weapon guard or get your body scarred. We taking over that facility, going fucking hard. El Draco is in motion, sweeping through the avenue. Taking all the bundles, leaving nothing for you fools.
El Traco, empty out the fucking valve.
No hesitation in the tactical assault.
Llena las bolsas, pack the shit
We
down.
bring the terror with the millions in the fucking nine.
Yeah, El Traco, empty out the fucking valve.
No hesitation in the tactical assault.
Llena las bolsas, pack the shit
We
down.
bring the terror with the millions in the fucking nine.
Breaching through the reinforced security steel door. Ain't no time for talking, mierda, give me fucking more. Securing the retainers, wrap the duct tape on the wrist. Any sudden movement gets a bullet through the mist. Drilling through the safety boxes, sparks are flying out. Tierra la puta boca, I don't wanna hear a shout. Grab the fucking bodine, stuff it in the canvas sack. Got the heavy artillery resting on my fucking back. Reorchestrating chaos, taking what we fucking please. Bringing the entire institution to its fucking knees. Fill the duffel bags up until the zippers fucking break. Taking every single dollar that is possible to take.
I como pojer de president kan als ngokjes.
Sirena's getting closer, time to make the grand escape. Leaving all the witnesses in terrible fucking shape. Pisa la celda that roar, smashing on the gas pedal. Testing out the limits of the heavy foreign metal. Busting through the barricade, firing the heavy slugs. Just a bunch of highly coordinated, vicious thugs. Frugal on the water pistol, switching up the getaway. Laughing at the stupid pigs, making these cabrones pay. Dividing up the riches in the safety of the den. Counting up the bloody hunters with the wicked men. This successful operation executed perfectly. Living out the outlaw lifestyle effortlessly.
El Traco, empty out the fucking valve. No hesitation in the tactical assault. Llena las bolsas, pack the shit down. With the floor with the millions in the fucking night. El Traco, empty out the fucking valve. No hesitation in the tactical assault. Llena las bolsas, pack the shit down. With the floor with the millions in the fucking night.
Yeah. Under the flickering street light, the unmarked cruiser creeps. El Porco watching the corner while the neighborhood sleeps. He wears the uniform, protecting a corrupted law. The biggest hypocrite that the barrio ever saw. Demanding the soborno, taking a massive weekly cut. Keeping the local businesses and the residents shut. Rolling the window down, flashing the silver placa sucia. Extorting the innocent people without a drop of astucia. No justice in the system.
system, just a greedy parasite, planning the fake evidencia to make the charges fit tight. El official corrupto, laughing at the civil rights, dominated the callejones through the terrifying night, swinging the wood in Macana, cracking the civilian skull, making the daily existence completely bitter and dull. A tyrant in a patrol car, serving the devil's decree, a ruthless predator stalking the local community, arresting the youth for a crime they didn't commit. We drowning in a system full of political shit. Silenciando los testigos, threatening the family name, playing a highly manipulative and venomous game, taking the confiscated powder, flipping it on the side. A devil in the blue suit with absolutely nowhere to hide. Abuso de poder, violating the sacred trust, leaving the constitutional amendments turning to dust. He thinks he is untouchable, walking with the arrogant stride, but vengeance is brewing directly on the opposite side. We observing from the shadows, mapping the daily patrol, watching the sickness completely devouring his soul. La calle nunca olvida, the pavement remembers the pain, the blood of the targeted victims washing away in the rain, preparing the retaliation, loading the hollow point, about to permanently dismantle this corrupted joint. El asesino con placa, finally meeting his fate, absorbing the maximum level of the accumulated hate. The predator becomes the prey, shifting the violent tide, another dirty detective taking his ultimate ride.
Yeah, excelente. Talking God, I'm a king.
Sitting in the precinct, staring at the concrete wall, detectives asking questions, hoping that the empire fall. Las esposas biting deep into the swollen wrist, interrogatorial starting with a heavy twist, suit and tie trying hard to break the mental shield, offering a dirty deal that I will never yield. El Soplon already pointed fingers from the other room, trying to condemn me to the institutional tomb. I look him in the eyes, showing absolute disdain. You wasting both our times with the stupid fucking pen. No, I blow inglés when the pressure starts to elevate, accepting the potential of a devastating fate, manteniendo el código, loyalty above the rest, passing the psychological and terrifying test.
Código silencio, never say a fucking word. Let the accusations be completely fucking new and hard. Cero corrupción, staring at the two-way glass. You can show the allegations of your motherfucking ass. Yeah, código silencio, never say a fucking word. Let the accusations be completely fucking new and hard. Cero corrupción, staring at the two-way glass. You can show the allegations of your motherfucking ass.
Smoking on the cigarette they offered as a cheap trick, observing all the tactics making me intensely sick. El abogado walking in with the expensive suit, demanding all the evidence and shutting up the mute. Uniendo las piezas, they got absolutely naught, just a fabricated theory that the jurisdiction bought. Pidiendo la fianza, throwing thousands on the desk, escaping from the situation looking so grotesque. La lealtad is something that you simply cannot buy. I'd rather take the sentence and miraculously die. Ni una sola palabra, bleeding from the sealed lips, surviving the apocalypse and sinking of the ships. The microphone recording every breath inside the space, but I'm leaving with a smirk across the fucking face.
Hey, walk it God, it's a ninja, on my tape.
Walking out the station, stepping in the evening breeze, the prosecution trembling up on their fucking knees. Libertad is tasting sweeter than the finest wine, walking right across the jurisdiction, no confine. El Soplon is marked, walking with a heavy price, rolling down the avenue and gambling the loaded dice. Lobbing guns are brewing slowly in the underground, searching for the rat until the animal is found. We dictate the narrative, controlling the domain, washing off the temporary and annoying stain. Nunca me quebraron, staying solid as a rock, heading back immediately to the designated block.
Código silencio, never say a fucking word. Let the accusations be completely fucking unheard. Cero compasión, staring at the two-way glass. You can show the allegations up your motherfucking ass. Yeah, código silencio, never say a fucking word. Let the accusations be completely fucking unheard. Cero compasión, staring at the two-way glass. You can show the allegations up your motherfucking ass. Stepping in the warehouse, the air is thick and hot. Welcome to the absolute and brutal fighting spot. Wrapping up the new dealers with the dirty medical tape. Once you step inside the ring, there is no fucking escape. Taking off the shirt, displaying the heavy ink. Looking at the challenger, refusing even blink. No gloves allowed, strictly bare-knuckle extreme. Shattering the opponent and his designated dream. Apuestas going crazy, thousands passing through the hands. Representing the neighborhood and where the fighter stands. Sangre en los ojos, the adrenaline is peaking high. Watching the massive punches mathematically fly. Striking the mandibula with a devastating right. Welcome to the violent and the underground night.
Peleas clandestinas, blood on the fucking ring. Breaking the bones until you hear the Chicano ring. Copy draws, gold pay. Fight until you drop. Chicano gladiators and we never gonna stop. Yeah, peleas clandestinas, blood on the fucking ring. Breaking the bones until you hear the Chicano ring. Copy draws, gold pay. Fight until you drop. Chicano gladiators and we never gonna stop.
Spitting out a broken tooth directly on the floor. The crowd is going savage and demanding fucking more. Ducking underneath the hook, countering with the left, leaving the competitor completely and utterly bereft. La Lona getting slippery, covered in the crimson red. Targeting the liver and aiming for the fucking head. Cicatrices on the face, telling a violent history. Surviving the basement is a terrifying mystery. He tries to grapple, I push him to the metal cage. Unleashing the absolute and undocumented rage. Instinto salvaje, operating purely on the instinct. Making sure the message is incredibly succinct. Breathing extremely heavy, but the stamina is prime. Committing the legal and the celebrated crime. Peleas clandestinas. Peleas clandestinas.
Peleas clandestinas.
The final round approaching, the energy is raw. Finding the perfect opening to shatter the fucking jaw. Uppercut connecting, lifting him off the fucking ground. The heaviest impact that the neighborhood ever found. He crashes on the concrete, absolutely out cold. The story of the victor is permanently told. Rica Gendo a premier, taking all the massive cash. Leaving the defeated in the bloody fucking trash. Wiping off the sweat and the bodily debris. This is the brutal nature of the street anatomy. El Campeon Invicto stepping out into the street. Leaving the underground with the ultimate defeat. Ice on the knuckles, walking with the heavy limp. Pimping the entire game like a legendary pimp.
Peleas clandestinas, blood on the fucking ring. Breaking the bones until you hear the katana ring. Go pay drops, gold pay. Fight until you drop. Chicano gladiators and we never gonna stop. Yeah, peleas clandestinas, blood on the fucking ring. Breaking the bones until you hear the katana ring. Go pay drops, gold pay. Fight until you drop. Chicano gladiators and we never gonna stop.
Sitting in the parlor with the heavy smoke in the air. Buzzing of the alcohol, sitting in the leather chair. Dipping in the tinta negra, wiping off the excess blood. Drawing out the history of growing in the neighborhood. Letras gusting out the barrio on the back. Every single outline is a perfect leg executed attack. Shading in the Aztec warrior, looking at the sky. A permanent reminder of the homies that had to die. The machina vibrating directly against the bone. Engraving the mythology of everything I've ever known. A single black lagrima falling right beneath the eye, representing the sorrow that money can never buy. This ain't a fashion statement, it's a visual autobiography. Mapping out the violent and the territorial geography.
Yeah, tinta ain't like Bill, working down the legacy. Carving the tradition in the neighborhood supremacy. Marcado para siempre, wearing all the heavy scars. Story of the streets and the penitentiary bar. Yeah, tinta ain't like Bill, running down the legacy. Carving the tradition in the neighborhood supremacy. Marcado para siempre, wearing all the heavy scars. Story of the streets and the penitentiary bar.
Wiping down the chest piece with the green soap and the rag. Detailing the Virgin and the Mexican eagle flag. Sufrimiento was temporary, but the image will remain. Converting the canvas and enduring the physical pain. Every single portrait has a deeper meaning underneath. A skull with the sombreros and the dagger in the teeth. Dibujando las cruces for the brothers in the grave. The visual testament of the unapologetic brave. The fine line, black and gray. The signature Chicano style, separating the authentic from the artificial fire. Read the four arms and you know exactly where I stand.
understand the undeniable product of the unforgiving land. Some Vito in the background, keeping the steady pace, adding another element to the decorated space. Wrapping up the session with the plastic and the tape. The final masterpiece taking its designated shape. Mirando el espejo, looking at the fresh design. Another piece of armor added to the front line. Pagando con los billetes, stepping out into the heat. Carrying the mural right across the concrete street. Sombras y contrastes bleeding slightly through the shirt. A beautiful creation manifesting from the dirt. We wear the culture heavy, displaying the brown pride. With the ancestors riding spiritually by my side. La Guya never lies, it only tells the brutal truth. The permanent reflection of a highly corrupted youth.
Yeah, tinta en el piel, writing down the legacy, carving the tradition in the neighborhood supremacy. Marcado para siempre, wearing all the heavy scars. Story of the streets and the penitentiary bars. Tinta en el piel, writing down the legacy, carving the tradition in the neighborhood supremacy. Marcado para siempre, wearing all the heavy scars. Story of the streets and the penitentiary bars.
Standing by the ocean, the midnight fog is thick. Unloading the Mercasia, we gotta move it quick. El Cargamento arrived from across the forest sea, delivering the heavy caliber weaponry. Prying open the Madeira in the iron krill bar, transporting the inventory inside the armored car. Inspecting the silenciator, attaching it to the barrel. Operating in the shadows, embracing the utmost peril. El Puerto's completely silent, the watchman took the bribe. We the most notorious and heavily armed tribe, selling the fully automatic, the Russian and the Swiss. A lucrative contrabando that the federals will miss. No serial numbers, everything is completely clean. The most efficient distribution that you ever seen.
We've been moving el acero, zapaling the entire street. Armando el barrio, we making the ascent complete. El negocio is booming, the duffel bags are full of cash. We've been moving el acero, zapaling the entire street. Armando el barrio, we making the ascent complete. El negocio is booming, the duffel bags are full of cash.
Getting the buyers down in the subterranean lot, exchanging the briefcases right on the designated spot. El Trado strictly business, no funny sudden moves. If somebody acts suspicious, the hollow point proves. Counting the objectives to sin, the rubber bands are tight. A highly profitable and exceptionally dark night. Handing over the submachine, the magazine is curved, making sure the local syndicate is adequately served. Traficando la muerte, providing the necessary tools, capitalizing on the warfare of the rivaling fools. The market is demanding and the supply is flowing steady. Whenever the tension rises, my clientele is ready, maintaining the monopoly, controlling the deadly trade. This is exactly how the underground billionaire is made. Wanderlust funds, the Willa and Michelle. Nobody can ever pinpoint exactly what we sell. Well, America staying wealthy, the Rolex on the wrist, navigating the underworld through the coastal mist. Packing up the leftover rifle, shutting the trunk lid, disappearing like a phantom. Exactly what we did behind the Wilmulel, rolling back to the safe estate, leaving the minor criminals to orchestrate the fate. They think the national detection is solid and secure. As long as the violence escalates, the profits will endure. We the invisible merchants, the architects of the war, always keeping the surplus hidden behind the iron door.
Dibuando el acero, zapalling the entire street. Armando barrio, we making the arsenal complete. El negocio is booming, the duffel bags are full of cash. Dibuando el acero, zapalling the entire street. Armando barrio, we making the arsenal complete. El negocio is booming, the duffel bags are full of cash.